12 early warning signs of diabetes you should never ignore. Hey there, friend. Grab a cup of tea or coffee. Let's sit down and talk about something that affects millions of people worldwide, often before they even know it: diabetes. And more importantly, the early signs our bodies give us, sometimes whispers, that we often overlook until things become serious. You see, life gets busy. We wake up, rush through the day, work, take care of the family, and somewhere in between, our health gets pushed to the back seat. I understand, it's easy to miss small signals your body sends. Maybe you're feeling tired lately, drinking more water than usual, or noticing tiny changes in your vision or skin. These might feel random, but sometimes they're your body's way of saying, hey, something isn't right. Today, we're diving into 12 early warning signs of diabetes you should never ignore, not to scare you, but to empower you. Because catching diabetes early can mean the difference between a small lifestyle change and lifelong complications. Why this matters. Before we start, let's talk about why this is so important. Diabetes isn't just about sugar levels. It affects your heart, kidneys, eyes, nerves, and even your mental health. According to the World Health Organization, about 1 in 10 adults worldwide lives with diabetes, and nearly 50% of them don't even know they have it. That means millions of people are walking around right now with high blood sugar, and their bodies are silently being damaged every single day because the signs were too easy to ignore. So, let's break them down one by one in a simple way so you can spot them early, understand what they mean, and take steps to protect your health. 1. Unusual thirst and frequent urination. Have you been drinking water like you just ran a marathon, even when you haven't? That excessive thirst is called polydipsia, and the frequent bathroom trips are known as polyuria. Here's what's happening. When your blood sugar levels are too high, your kidneys try to flush the extra sugar out through urine. Sugar pulls water with it, so you lose more fluid, leading to dehydration, and your brain responds by making you thirsty. A 2017 study in the Journal of Diabetes Research found this is often one of the earliest signs people experience before a diabetes diagnosis. What you can do: if this is happening regularly, don't just drink more water, get your blood sugar checked. It might be your body's way of waving a red flag. 2. Constant fatigue. We all feel tired sometimes, but diabetes-related fatigue is different. It's the kind that lingers, even after a good night's sleep. Why? Because when insulin isn't working properly, glucose, the fuel your body needs, can't get into your cells efficiently. So, even though there's plenty of sugar in your blood, your cells are literally starving for energy. Think of it like this. It's as if you're filling up your car's tank, but the fuel isn't reaching the engine. No wonder you feel drained. Research from the American Diabetes Association shows that fatigue often appears months or even years before a diagnosis. Practical tip: if you find yourself relying on caffeine all day just to function, it's worth talking to your doctor and checking your blood sugar levels. 3. Sudden or unexplained weight loss. This one surprises many people. High blood sugar doesn't just mean weight gain. Sometimes it causes weight loss. Here's the science. When your cells can't use glucose, your body starts breaking down fat and muscle for energy instead. You might be eating normally or even more than usual, but still losing weight. Studies show this is especially common in type 1 diabetes, but it can appear in type 2 as well, particularly in the early stages. So, if the pounds are dropping and you're not trying to lose weight, it's time to pay attention. 4. Blurred vision. Ever notice your vision getting a bit fuzzy, then clearing up, then going blurry again? High blood sugar can actually cause the lens in your eye to swell with fluid, changing its shape and affecting your focus. This isn't just an inconvenience. Prolonged high sugar levels can damage the tiny blood vessels in your eyes, leading to diabetic retinopathy, one of the leading causes of blindness. Tip: don't wait for your next eye exam if this keeps happening. An optometrist can sometimes spot early signs of diabetes before your regular doctor does. 5. Slow healing wounds or frequent infections. If you nick yourself shaving or get a small cut, and it takes forever to heal, this could be a sign. High blood sugar affects your circulation and damages blood vessels, meaning less oxygen and nutrients reach the wound. Plus, bacteria love sugar. That's why yeast infections, urinary tract infections, and skin infections can become more common when blood sugar is high. 6. Tingling or numbness in hands and feet. This is called diabetic neuropathy, and it happens because high blood sugar damages the tiny nerves, especially in the extremities. At first, it might feel like pins and needles. Later, it can progress to numbness or even pain. The scary part? If left untreated, this nerve damage can become permanent. That's why catching it early is key. 7. Increased hunger, even after eating. Imagine eating a full meal, but an hour later, you're starving again. That's because your cells aren't getting the glucose they need, so your brain thinks you need more food, even though the real problem is insulin resistance. A study in the journal Diabetologia found that people with prediabetes often report intense hunger as one of their first symptoms. 8. Dark patches on the skin. Look out for dark, velvety patches on the neck, armpits, or groin. This is called acanthosis nigricans and often signals insulin resistance. It's not dangerous on its own, but it's a visible sign your body might be struggling to process sugar properly. 9. Mood swings and irritability. Blood sugar doesn't just affect the body, it affects the brain too. When sugar levels spike and crash, it messes with neurotransmitters like serotonin, leading to irritability, anxiety, or mood swings. So, if you've been feeling on edge for no clear reason, it might not be just stress. 10. Recurrent yeast or fungal infections. Fungi like Candida thrive in sugar-rich environments. That's why high blood sugar can increase the risk of these infections, especially in warm, moist areas of the body. If they keep coming back despite treatment, it's worth investigating your blood sugar levels. 11. Persistent itchy or dry skin. Have you noticed your skin feeling drier than usual, or maybe you have persistent itching, especially on your arms, legs, or scalp? Here's why it happens. High blood sugar can affect your circulation and sweat gland function, reducing the amount of moisture your skin naturally holds. Poor blood flow and even subtle nerve damage can also make the skin more prone to dryness and itching. In fact, a 2021 study in the Journal of Dermatology noted that many people with early or undiagnosed diabetes reported skin changes before any other major symptoms appeared. Practical tip: if this itching persists, especially along with other symptoms like thirst or fatigue, don't just treat the itch, get your blood sugar checked. 12. Frequent headaches or difficulty concentrating. High or fluctuating blood sugar levels can mess with your brain too. Here's the science. Your brain relies almost entirely on glucose for energy. When glucose levels swing too high or too low, the brain's energy supply gets unstable, leading to headaches, brain fog, or trouble focusing. One research article in the journal Diabetes Care explained that even mild changes in blood sugar can temporarily reduce attention span and reaction time. So if you've been experiencing headaches or feel like your mind is in a haze, it might not just be stress or lack of sleep. It could be your blood sugar signaling something's off. How to take action without feeling overwhelmed. I know this can feel like a lot, but here's the good news. Catching these signs early means you can make small, powerful changes, like eating more whole foods, moving your body regularly, and getting regular checkups that can reverse prediabetes and keep you healthy. The CDC even confirms that lifestyle changes alone can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by up to 58%. So friend, if any of these signs feel familiar, don't panic. Awareness is the first step toward prevention. Your body is always talking to you. It just needs you to listen. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. A balanced meal, a 20-minute walk, a doctor's visit. Each one matters. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more science-backed health tips delivered in simple, human language. Let's keep learning, stay connected, and take charge of our health, one day at a time. Take care, stay well, and I'll see you in the next video.